Okay, y'all, so today we have a little special piece of mail that got lost in the mail today. So basically, as you can see, it says, do not recognize, return to sender. And basically what's going on here is when you receive any type of mail or anything, it's in all capital letters. And when you were giving a name by your parents, your name wasn't in all capital letters. And not only that, your Fifth Amendment tells you that you are not to answer to capitalism. But yet, you still answer to capitalism. So this is how you handle it. And before I get started, I'm going to read you the Fifth Amendment. We have here the Know Your Bill of Rights book. No person shall be held to answer for a capital. Again, no person shall be held to answer for a capital. Again, no person shall be held to answer for a capital. Now, we got that out the way. Let's go over to the Black Laws Dictionary 5th edition, and let's look up the definition of name. Name: the designation of an individual person or of a firm or corporation. Again, the designation of an individual person or of a firm or corporation. Are you a corporation? Or are you a human being? All right, let's look up individual person so you can get an even better understanding of what I'm talking about. Person. Let's see what person says. In general usage, a human being, i.e. natural person, though by statute term, which they are using, statutes, may include a firm, labor, organization, partnership, association, corporations, legal representative, trustees, trustee in bankruptcy, or receiver. National Labor Relations Act. See that? They calling you a corporation when you admitting to a name, and especially when you're answering to it when it's in all capital letters. So what you do is, when you don't want to contract with these people and you don't want to participate in contracting because they're trying to force you to contract, and by you showing up and all these different things, you're now contracting. So that's why I have do not recognize, return to sender on here. So recognize, let's go to that. Let's go to recognize so you can see what that means. This is Black Laws Dictionary 5th edition. Don't matter what edition you get, they all have it in here. Recognize. To try, see if y'all can see that. To try to examine in order to determine the truth of a matter. Also to enter into a recognizance. Let's look up that word right above it. An obligation entered into before a court or magistrate duly authorized for that purpose, whereby the recognizer acknowledges that he will do some act required by law which is specified therein. The act of recognizing is performed by recognizers assenting to the words of the magistrate and acknowledging himself to be indebted to a certain party and a specific amount to be paid if he fails to perform the requisite act. State versus Vinyl. An obligation undertaken by a person, generally a defendant in a criminal case, to appear in court on a particular day or to keep the peace. It runs to the court and may not require a bond. In this case, it is called personal recognizance. There you have it. An obligation. An obligation means it's a contract. So you got to ask yourself, what contract are you under? But I'm not under no contract. So this is how you handle this matter. So and it's this simple, people. It's when your mom and dad gave you a name and they signed over that birth certificate, the name wasn't spelled in all capital letters. Just so you know that. So it ain't you. It's a corporation. And it's their obligation, not yours. So, this is what you do with things like this. You take it and you return it back to sender. Because I don't know who they looking for. It ain't me. I'm out.